that I have had. I've had Diego for 16 years now. 16 or 17, I kind of stopped counting, but no, that's how old he is, but I've had him for about 14 or 15, and I just love him to death. He's a good little guy. I make his dog food, which is something I learned from my cousin and my aunt, that they did that for their dog, and I believe that it adds, and put supplements in there too, so I believe that it adds to his longevity and his healthiness and happiness, and dogs are so fantastic. They really do heal us from so much and teach us things, and when I first got him, he had a series of health problems that could have killed him. And a good friend of mine, because I didn't have the finances at the time, I helped him get the operation. This is when he was maybe 2 or 3 years old, and here he is, still ticking at 16, so I'm eternally grateful to Thomas for that. And, they teach us a lot of things. They teach us unconditional love. They give us unconditional love if we're open to the lesson, and definitely be kind to animals. And if you look to the teachings of St. Francis of Assisi, patron saint of pets, it's really a beautiful teaching that, a society is judged by the way they treat their animals. And I feel we should be judged by how we treat everyone. Elderly, children, groups we know nothing about, groups we might be a part of or not be a part of, but definitely these little creatures that look to us for shelter and love and food, which they give us so much more back, with love and just a deep, beautiful understanding that is unfathomable. And I think we all could learn a lot from our dogs, for sure. I know I have. And here's a snoozing one, that's Sparky. He has a little heart-shaped spot, and he's just a wonderful little guy. He's wonderful. I've had him for about, 10 years or so, and he was wandering the streets, and he's been a wonderful little friend. So have a fantastic day, and living in non-reactivity and focusing on the positive, because there's so much good in life. If we lift our head off the pillow in the morning, let's just give thanks. If we lift our head off the pillow, we're able to do that, and open our eyes, just that we have the gift of sight, and we have the gift of breath, and we have mobility, and there's so many that don't. And at certain points in our lives, we may have mobility issues and we may lose our sight, so we just have to give thanks for everything we do have, and then also when things happen like that, we also have to know that we're still loved and we're still supported, and we're still we're going to be okay, and life is still rich and worth living, and we look for the meaning, and we look for connection, and we look for increased consciousness, and we look for the lesson in whatever that disability is, and how to have more compassion for ourselves and others. Have a wonderful day.